Okay guys, I just got the coolest lightsaber. It's a full metal hilt, it's got an exposed kyber crystal, the power button lights up, and it's a Neopixel for $240. You can't beat that. It's the Arc by Imperial Workshop. It was originally all black, but the day that I got it, and I'm not exaggerating when I say the day that I got it, I weathered it, and I got this really cool bluing effect that I wasn't expecting. And when I say I spent the day weathering it, I mean I spent the entire day. That was a really long process, but this thing is amazing, and I just got to turn it on just to show you what it looks like. How cool is that? I mean, come on. And the kyber crystal, an exposed kyber crystal, that just looks so cool. This thing is awesome, and it is loud too. I only have it on volume 4, I believe, right now, and it's still pretty loud. The volume goes all the way up to level 10, but I actually don't really need to turn the volume up anymore because it's already loud. I don't really want to do a comparison to Galaxy's Edge too much, but just to give a quick idea, a Galaxy's Edge, this one, Galaxy's Edge Saber, these are made out of plastic. They don't feel extremely durable. Not terrible, but not super durable. The way they ignite is a little weird. You'll notice there's kind of like stages. It's not like a smooth thing. And it's not super bright. And when you do the swinging motion, there's a big delay. There's a big lag on the swing. And it doesn't really match what your swing is. If you notice, there's a pretty big delay. But when you look at the color, the brightness, compared to a Neopixel, the Neopixel just blows it out of the water. And I don't really want to do too much of a deep dive comparison, this versus that, because there are pros and cons to both. I'm probably going to do another video about that, but just quick and simple. I mean, come on, $240 is hard to complain with this. And there's this really cool feature where instead of having to press the power button to turn it on, if you just twist it, you can turn it on and turn it off, which gives you a lot of really cool things to do. And if you want to change the sound font, you just hold this for a few seconds. By this, I mean the power button.
People keep telling me they know me.
And you cycle through the sound fonts. Let's go to another one.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi.
Now we're on Dooku. Each one has a different ignition as well. Dooku's is a little bit slow, as you see, and red, obviously. Red exposed kyber crystal just looks so cool. But they're different color, different sound, different person who speaks when they come in. If you double tap the button, a song's gonna play. Usually it's something that's like associated with them. Like Darth Maul is a Duel of Fates, so kind of fits, obviously. But show you something else that's really cool. If you want to change the color, let's turn it on real quick. If you want to change the color, you just hold the power button while it's upside down and twist it.
Color change active.
And when you're upside down, it's kind of hard to do it. But once you have it in the color change mode, you can then go sideways and spin it to whichever one you want. I like this one. Let's select this. Then hold it again.
Selected.
When you hold it again, it then triggers it. And now this is the color that I have for Count Dooku. Obviously not his color, but you get the point. And when you turn off the saber, when I turn it back on, it remembers what color I changed it to. So you don't have to keep changing it every time. That's so awesome. I'll show you what some of the other sound fonts look like real quick. I'm actually going to do another video that's just showing the sound fonts that came on this, and then after that one I'm probably going to be changing them, importing some new ones. But before I tweak it, I'm going to make a separate video that just shows the sound fonts. Let's go to another one.
You are a bold one.
General Grievous. Different blue than the last one I had, also a different sound. It's a little bit quieter, but the smooth swing is a little bit more loud. And not to compare it too much to the Galaxy's Edge, like I mentioned already, But just a little comparison again, the smooth swing on these is so much better than a Galaxy's Edge one. And I'm comparing it to a Galaxy's Edge one because this is roughly the same price as what you get a Galaxy's Edge one. And this, I'm sorry, but it's just better. But each little movement, the faster the movement, the more the sound changes, the louder it gets, the more it tweaks the pitch and the tone, all changes. Let's go to another sound font. Let's see if I can find one that's got a cool ignition. There are different ignitions as well.
Darkness.
Not familiar with which one this is. Cool little ignition. Really loud too. I didn't turn the volume up, I just changed the sound font. Some of them are really loud, and this is still only on like volume level 4. I want to see that again, that was actually really cool. That's just a cool ignition. And you can change those too. It's a little hard, I haven't gone too much into it. I've looked into it online, and there's a reason I haven't started doing it yet. But eventually I will probably start trying to figure out how to make my own just because I like to tweak with things. But I mean, $240, this thing is amazing. Just look at it, it's so awesome. I feel like if I actually dropped this thing, like legitimately full on dropped it, I wouldn't be worried about it breaking. The blade, maybe, but the hilt, I'm not worried about the blade. It's $240. I've seen some saber makers that charge $240 just to install a Neopixel, not including the entire saber. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to compare with this. I have another saber coming in the mail soon that's gonna be a really nice saber, I'll just put it that way. When that one gets here, I'm gonna compare these two and just see what I think. That one's a little bit more money, and I'm expecting a higher quality saber. Could be disappointed, we'll see. But for the price, I can't complain about this one. Yeah, that's really it. Peace.